day. We are now in the new video here for how to move like a pro. So I'm teaching here with my partner Ray to move like a pro. To start of the forehand strike and the backhand strike. Forehand strike and the backhand strike. Now in forehand strike, let's start from the forehand strike from here. From the forehand strike, we need to know some basic things. For example, I apply basic defense attack idea. So he strike, basic defense attack idea. Because basic, it's something moves like 1, 2, 3. Okay. So basic move something like this and up and strike and come back to cock position. But to move like a pro is like an advanced, direct, good flow, good direction. So when he strike, I have some here. I don't need to have to jump my hand to here and to cock and to strike, because we move like a pro. I defend and I just strike. And look at my hand and here. So from this idea to move like a pro, we will not jump our hand like this or like that. We just simply go and remain the hand here, like, okay? So that's how to do it. Very simple way. So he strike again, I defend, and I strike. So some people, every move they apply with a number. Of course, that's for the basic again, for the basic principle. So some people maybe from this position, maybe this is 1 and he strike 3. This is 2 and this is 3 and this is 4 and this is 5. So we move, apply correct flow. Fluidity is the most important, no? So when you strike like that. When you strike also, we have to remember, or you have to remember, that you don't have to remain your hand in this position. Yes, there are practices like that. Yes, that's good. But in Combate Eskrima Maranga, because this is the Sucue, meaning super quintada, so if you don't like trouble, if you don't like to be, we call it complicated, just make your stick come back to cock position. Because cock position is like when you have pull your bow and arrow in here position. So this is the cock. So I'm here in the cock position and I'm here in the cock position, ready for strike and ready also for defense. It's two things always, to strike and to defend. Okay, so he strike, I apply here, striking, then I have the tap, or I just something touch his stick from this side. This is only to tap. And yes, there are practices like I have to hold like this. So when he pull, he cannot. So he cannot because I'm holding. But take note, this is only for basic things like apreta aberta, we say, meaning open hand. Open hand is for free flow. Okay, so basic attack, free flow. He take his stick, so I come back to here. He has the stick, and my hand is here. Now again, strike. If he take his stick, but he want another strike on his other side to my side, like that. Okay, we call it birada. The moment you apply birada, we apply what we call the follow-up. Follow-up is something, the third principle of the 5 basic principles. So when you apply birada, something like that, I have to apply what we call follow-up. Okay, that's very important, follow-up. It is not a technique, it's just a simple principle. Again, strike, hinaya lang rin. Bira. So that's the principle of the follow-up from the third basic principle of the 5 basic principle, because there is what we call the 5 basic principle. 5 basic principle are the basic dependent attack, the on guard, the follow up, the gia, and the contra gia. So I'm introducing you at this moment the what we call the follow up. So again, do not apply like you put counting in every move or some other martial art. In every action there is like there is like a movement sound, or we are so indulged of what we call martial art. So like every move like applying sounds. That is not a combate, that is for cinematography. Okay, that is not combate, but it is for cinematography. It is good when you watch a movie, something like that. Then also apply with a counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so again, we don't apply count when we defend and put some hand here or put some hand over here. So again, this is parallel and this is crossway of hand. The hand is crossing and the hand is parallel from this base of guard. So parallel and cross hand. Parallel and the cross hand way. So when I apply again, so how to move like a pro. So from the forehand strike as well as the backhand strike. In the forehand here, I have to apply parallel. When I am in parallel, back to basic, I have to apply cock and strike as well. Strike, 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 whatever. Because your hand is here in parallel. You can strike to the hand. You can strike to the like this way. You can apply disarm. You can apply disarm, another way of disarm, or apply fist to fist way of disarm. And so many disarm, as long as it is like disarm from this parallel position. Or maybe I can apply the disarm from here and strike. And also at the same time from parallel we have cross hand. So when he strike, I apply cross hand. So a little back to the basic that I'm telling you about this. When I have here, I don't have to jump. I'm just showing you this moment. I'm jumping from this side because to understand the cross and the parallel. Actually, it's not the jump, but it's the sliding of the stick. For example, in the cross hand application, then I apply strike to go down. So my hand here is just remain. I do not have to jump. I'm striking down, right? Or maybe I apply once again the disarm, but I have to slide. My hand the same. I have to slide. My hand the same and parallel. And parallel. In cross position. I have applied what we call underarm T disarm. Why it is called, we say underarm, because there is a long time ago, once upon a time, because this is underarm. So they apply something like this, they put it to the underarm, and they twist something like that to really to take these things out, as we call it disarm. But yes, disarm, but it not so happen right now. So we don't have something like that to the underarm disarm, because my partner here, Ray, he doesn't feel good when I apply that because he think that I am attacking, I am applying trust in him. Diba, Ray? So it's not applicable. So meaning, even though he pari, kalma lang. I am applying. I slide my stick. I apply to the underarm, disarm, ayun sa pari. Then he pari outside. Then I still apply the T disarm, but this is underarm T disarm because this is down. And when here, it is the T disarm because T is the very favorite of my grandfather, Timur Maranga. So Timur, the T disarm, we call it from his name, the T. The Timur, whenever you start striking, apply T disarm. Apply T disarm because from the T disarm, there are so many application of disarm that's so really very closely related to this kind of disarm. From T disarm, there's also the fist to fist, and there's also the hammer. So might be the relation there is very again close. So what we can do of the forehand, when we have here the cross hand, I can strike, you can disarm. When you do the parallel hand, you strike, you disarm. So that's the moment that we need to understand to move like a pro. Okay, so that's the forehand. We can apply that as well in the backhand strike. So again, do not put a count or a counting a number because it stuck our mind like 1, 2, 3, and rather make it as one, a good fluidity. So again, the strike, please do not remain in here, and when you have the strike here, not in the face. The fist is not in the face, but this area. Okay, in the middle part, let's say the center part, we divide into 3 in this area. This is the nearby base, this is the nearby the tip, and this is the base. So we apply the nearby tip to the face because that's the strike. When I strike, like that, not here, because that's why it's easy to apply the hand powering or the trapping of the hand here, because they apply something like this. They apply something like this. But how about this one? So I don't think so. So when you do like bam, I transfer to the other side. Very easy. And have here and strike and strike. You continue your strike. So that's very important for today. What we call the parallel. And in the other side, let's say the backhand. So the backhand, we have here again the position, the parallel with the cross hand position. So parallel here, we can have the disarm here, strike. Or basic dip in attack. Again, it is not something like you jump and you jump. Strike. 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 The near tip, not the fist idea. Again, and don't steal your stick because you disarm, twist. Or more or less in the future, you will find that this is very intricate or very, become like problematic. Or else just make your own trouble, it become like complicated things. Because again, you make your things, they remain, then easy for him to disarm or to do more things. Okay, so backhand or forehand, more or less just like the same. So you can have your hand, let's say, to continue these things in the backhand idea. I can have my hand here, I can strike this way. If I can have my hand here, I can strike this way. If I can have my hand here, I can disarm this way. And if I can have my hand over here, still disarm. What else? Now, I have to put my hand from below. When I put my hand below, I can strike down. When I put my hand here, I strike this other side, hold to the stick, or you can hold to the hand. Let's say I hold to the stick, then apply disarm. This is backhand, right? Strike. I put my stick down, I strike. Balik. Strike. 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 Okay? Maybe come up here and have some disarm and strike. Come down, I strike down, I come up to disarm. Maybe I try to hold his hand. Strike down, I'm holding to the hand area. Then I apply from butting here to disarm. Have some strike, have some strike. So, balik. So, you can have here this moment I can have like this disarm, hammer, or what else? And our favorite, his favorite also, you strike. I can have my hand holding his rest area here back and have done this sun strike. Again. And that's very important because this is the very favorite of Timur Maranga. Again. This one, all of this arm that I'm show you is not just like, it is not just simply a basic things. But this is also applicable in the what we call Palakaw. Because again, we're studying Palakawlogy. It's the study of the Palakaw, the maneuver, the stick maneuver of the Eskrima. So let's say we move some a little bit Palakaw with Ray. So apply Ray. Now also, because if we continue from forehand to backhand idea, because our mind already induced, already like very familiarized from side to side, we have also the parallel and cross hand position. You can transfer the thing sometimes. From here, you can transfer the thing sometimes and have a disarm from other side. Because actually this kind of disarm is from the forehand. But when he strike the backhand, then I strike him, then I apply disarm to this side. He strike here, then I apply also what we call the overlap. So overlap, I'm striking the face, my hand is here, then apply this way. Balik. So that's all for today. I hope you like it and I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for you to be updated. Okay? So with my partner Ray, combate. Okay?